hold on. I'm sorry, what? Is this real? Hold on, I need to Google this. Huh. Hey guys, how's it going? It is my different username here, and today I will be covering one of the first commercially successful self-loading pistols to be introduced over the turn of the century. Its design is so iconic that it's even made its way throughout media, war, and even popular films. Here we have the LEGO Mauser C96 pistol. The C96, or commonly called the broom handle because of the shape of the pistol grip, is the pistol designed and produced by the German company Mauser. Since its introduction in 1896, it has become extremely popular, being purchased by several governments and even military officers worldwide. It wasn't until World War I started though, when the popularity of the gun started depleting, and now it's just a great piece to acquire for gun collectors and even gun enthusiasts. The grip of the gun includes the single screw that goes through the grip as well as the sling mount on the bottom, but some of the parts on my Mauser are not necessarily that accurate to the real model. In fact, the grip is more slanted back whereas mine really points more down. The reason for this is just because I did want to get the angles accurate enough to really see that broom handle design, and this worked out well enough with the kind of pieces I had available anyway. Extra details on this pistol include the side detailing that you can see right here, the front part of the magazine frame is also smoothed out, and the trigger guard is completely upside down to accommodate to the design of the Mauser pistol while also keeping the look nice and clean. When it comes to the functionality, the trigger and the bolt both work. The trigger doesn't affect the hammer however, and the safety also isn't connected to the trigger, which is kind of disappointing. It's really more for the look rather than the functionality, but the bolt has a hidden rubber band system that you can see from the right side, and it can also be locked back by the hammer when pulled out just to make loading rounds a little bit easier. When it comes to reloading this, it's not done by a magazine but instead either a stripper clip or just by individually loading rounds from the top. The C96 can hold up to 10 rounds of ammo, and normally the stripper clips can hold 10 rounds too, but mine can only hold 7 because that's just how many bullets I had on standby. I did however include a lip on the top so that when I did feed the clip into the gun, I could still easily remove it without having to tear the whole thing apart. The weapon has a blowback system where the top of the receiver slides itself back to help absorb the recoil while shooting. I only mimicked this feature on my model by adding some side rails, but they don't actually move back. I personally think the sights on this gun look really cool. Both of the sights are non-adjustable and they stand very tall, especially when compared to the gun's normal iron sights. This was to mimic the look of Battlefield 1's depiction of the gun, although it does remind me of the tall iron sights that you see in Bioshock Infinite as well when it comes to the C96. And what's cool about the LEGO version of this gun compared to the real one is that this can actually be converted easily into the C96 Carbine. At first glance, it looks a lot like a fully automatic M712 version of the Mauser design, but in fact actually is still the semi-automatic C96 just with a longer barrel and pistol grip rifle stock. Okay, so this is off script. I messed up. I really thought, I saw all the footage of the C96 Carbine and I thought to myself, oh, it just has a magazine attached, when it turns out that the box magazine is just extended. Honestly, I'd rather not build the whole thing and refilm and re-edit just to fix that. I'd rather let you guys just laugh at me. Go ahead, just laugh. Just laugh, go ahead. Oh. Wow, that sucks. Okay, even though the magazine is wrong, what makes this rifle version stand out from the pistol version is that instead of taking one clip just to load the weapon, now it can take 2. And normally the gun can hold 20 rounds, but mine can only still hold 7. It's not like I got rounds, I still only have the 1 clip. I really need to get myself some rounds soon. Anyway, the wooden handguard is very simple in design and somewhat smoothed out from the bottom of the magazine frame to about halfway down the barrel, and I gotta say, it's actually very comfortable to hold. The stock for this model is really useful and actually surprisingly comfortable. Also, I finally got a chance to include cheese wedges into the design, and it has helped out dramatically to smooth out the top part of the stock. The only bad thing I can honestly say about the stock is just the weight balance is a real issue for it. Without proper gripping of the rifle, the area of the grip can easily break off simply from too much pressure. but with proper handling, it can withstand a lot of pressure while shouldering. Now these sights are a little different from the pistol variant, but they still line up nice and well. Using the aperture to look through feels very comfortable, and I actually think that these sights feel better and look cooler than the pistol sights, but that's just me. What's also cool is that because this is Lego, you can change this weapon into any kind of version you desire. It's not accurate at all to real life models, but it's still fun to mess around with these different variations and... Wait, what? How does that gun always get in my videos? Overall, I have to say that this has to be my favorite pistol ever built to date. I'm not too crazy about the Carbine version, especially since I got the magazine wrong, but it's still cool nonetheless, and I really don't know why I like this pistol so much. Maybe it's just the simplicity of the weapon, maybe it's just the design, but either way, it's still awesome to have, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed the video. So guys, subscribe if you want to see more Battlefield 1 weapons, like, favorite, and comment if you have enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching!